every minute you spend being angry, you give up your mental peace. As Aristotle said, being angry is easy, but for the right reason, to the right degree, in the right way, is not always easy. Hi, I'm Fariha Salahuddin, and in today's episode, we are going to cover what lies behind our anger and how can we manage it. There are typically two types of anger. Passive anger, where we don't express our emotions, we feel the anger but we remain silent. The other one is aggressive anger. That's when we attack the other person either verbally or physically. According to Dr. Gabor Mate, undirected anger can actually harm us. So it's not just about harming our relationship with the other person. It can impact us physically. Sometimes it can lead to autoimmune disease, sometimes heart diseases and other stress and anxiety related diseases, because anger causes anxiety and stress in the system. But then being angry is also very normal, right? Sometimes things do happen that makes us angry, and there is a benefit. On a very short-term basis, if we are angry and if we force ourselves, we actually get short-term results. But the challenge here is, if that becomes a go-to strategy to handle any stressful situation or an unwanted situation, then people around us will get tired. And more importantly, we start burning out, because our go-to approach is to handle any situation is to manage it aggressively. Now there's a flip side to it. Many people, they don't like confrontation. So when they become angry, they keep it within themselves. That's also an issue, because it comes out sometimes through sarcasm, sometimes through withdrawal, sometimes through just isolating yourself, and that itself is not a great strategy. Before we unpack how do we manage anger, let's just understand what is anger. Anger is a secondary emotion. What lies beneath? Either a fear of rejection, or our ego gets hurt because our identity is being challenged, or we feel unnoticed, unheard of. And that's why we become angry. And sometimes we get angry because we feel there is unfairness in the system, and that makes us angry. Now, being angry alone is not a problem, it's very natural. However, how do we approach that anger and how do we manage that anger while not compromising our thought process, not compromising what is really bothering us, is an important skill. Some of my favorite go-to strategy to manage anger: number one, do nothing. And I know it seems a bit passive, but the idea is you do nothing and let go, because it's not necessary in life to win every battle. Consciously choosing, is it worth the fight? So that's number one. Number two, give it time, especially if there are heated arguments. Step outside of that argument, because patience is a virtue. Now the third form, when you feel you're not being treated fairly, or you see something, an injustice in the system, and you still want to talk about it. Sure, talk about it. Find out a platform. Find out the right person, because often we want to vent. We want to vent with a friend, with our family. We sit in a drawing room and we talk about it. That's not going to resolve our problem. If something is really bothering us or bothering you, talk to the right person, or at least find the right channel. Lastly, exercise is a great form of releasing the pent-up emotion, the pent-up energy, because it releases happy hormones, and it also gives us time to play that event in our mind to see, is it worth being angry over, or can we manage it in any other way? In any case, physical violence is never the best form. It results into nothing. Being angry is normal, but talking about it, talking to the right people with the right emotion, is extremely important. If you want to know more strategies, join my one-to-one coaching or growth gatherings for more information on how can we transform our life and our relationship. Thank you for joining Skill Booster by Fariha Salahuddin. If you like this video and you feel someone will benefit, please share and don't forget to like, subscribe my channel.